Okay, so it's not a very ASMR voice, is it? I guess. That's fine. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyway, let's see. There we go. I just want to get the outermost layer of skin off the onion. And while this layer is perfectly edible, it's a little bit more dehydrated, so it makes it perfect for soup stock. One of the reasons why onions actually last so long is because the first month or so, it's just going to dehydrate a little bit more. We'll lose a couple of layers, but that's about it. Keep that. As you can see, I've already got another onion in it. I did start streaming on Tumblr to try them out. They banned me over my knife, so hopefully that doesn't happen here. Yeah. Sometimes that happens too. Still smells good. I mean, it smells like onions. Onions smell fantastic. But we are just going to take off this other layer. See? If I had put this in the ground, it would have just started growing again. Roots are like that. A potato will do the same thing. Trying to show y'all how to do this without hurting myself too bad. That's gonna go in our soup. When it gets to this small bit, just chop it up real rough. And when you get two like that, the center is soft enough that you can just chop that up too. Normally, you'd save that for your stock, that's not always necessary to do. Like this one. This one looks like it's going to be a little harder, and so we're going to save this one for stock. Oop, oh dear. Went a little too far. Oh dear! Oh no! Lost an onion. Well, not a whole onion. I guess that's all that really matters, isn't it? No use crying over chopped onions or whatever. Which I sound like I'm doing fine now. There are a couple of reasons and a couple of different factors that can lead to why onions make you cry. Well, how badly they make you cry. I'm doing pretty good, but you also can't see my face, and that is on purpose. So, what ifs? Since my cutting board is wet with onion, I'm gonna stop and stir the coincidentally other onions I have on the stove. Cutting onions, no crying. ASMR. caramelizing some onions right now in a pot with some chestnuts. It's going well, but slow cooked onions and, well, boiled onions taste different. I want a little bit of that snap and that bite from a more raw onion. Oh dear. Sorry, that's an extra microphone that's in the way since OBS doesn't want to recognize it. This is just easier for me to use because it gives me something to hold on to. Oh dear. Oh dear. Did not think that through. We're okay. We'll be okay. We're almost done. Be right back. Meow. 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 I'm gonna let you down, Mr. Stinky. Mwah. There it is. Okay. I did not count while I washed my hands. I do not think anyone really cares if a cook at home doesn't say the alphabet every time she goes back to washing potatoes after petting her cat. Not on this website. They look about clean, but I think I'm gonna let them sit for a bit longer. gonna add our potatoes back in. And these aren't all going in the soup I'm cooking now, but you can always wash them ahead of time. And since he's not going to need too much scrubbing, we're also going to toss this little turnip in there. Actually, I want to see. The turnip has buoyancy. A little bit of baking soda. Just help exfoliate. We're gonna let them sit for a hot second longer while we prep our pumpkin. So I could do this pumpkin or this pumpkin. I think I'm gonna do this pumpkin. This is a pink princess pumpkin. They be my favorite kind at the moment. I had a lovely blue doll pumpkin. Blue doll? Blue doll pumpkin that I got last year at Topaz Farms. And that was just gorgeous. I wash all my gourds because they're easy to wash, frankly. Oh, and this has been sitting on the hot stove for a hot bit, so it's nice and toasty. But what I like so much about these pumpkins is they taste a little sweet, and sweet raw. I think I can get the stem off. If I can get the stem off, it makes cutting it up much easier. Yes! Alright. Actually, this might have some of those tingles. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you've never cracked one of these babies open before, please do not crack babies open. That's not what they're for. It smells like that cucumber melon body wash or body spray that you can get at Bath and Body Works, or really anywhere. But it smells kind of like that, and it tastes exactly like how you would imagine that it to taste raw. Oh my god, they smell so good. I love pumpkins. I love pumpkins so much. They're so gourd. Anyway, maybe that's why I got banned from Tumblr. They were like, oh no, that person has so many pumpkin puns inside of them. And they will not stop buying pumpkins until they literally cannot buy them anymore. Like now. The awful thing about grocery stores is that, like for instance, there's a Safeway closest to me, and so that's the grocery store I go to. I hate going there. And that's because Safeway has a great produce selection, but it's kind of like this shitty double-edged sword. Because not only does, like, Safeway have the produce selection that it has because it's, you know, just a shitty megacorp that focuses on bringing in crops from overseas and from out of the country whenever, just to keep costs down. Like, they have this massive box of pumpkins, and they just left them there. And these aren't, like, carving pumpkins. Golly. These weren't like carving pumpkins. These were like these kinds of pumpkins. They were 69 cents a pound. And like, I don't know if it's like a home ec failure thing. I hate blaming that, but honestly, babe, they took so much from you when they took home ec. Sweetheart, baby cakes, darling, my love, my sweetest little pumpkin pie. Home ec would have done you so much more good than Algebra 2. Seriously. But you know what? That's what happens when you teach people that domestic skills aren't worth anything because you want to continue to pay people that perform your domestic duties for you nothing. And that's not like just sexism, that's also how we treat people in the hospitality and food industry. I am not going to steam this whole pumpkin. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Once it's all cooked, it's going straight into the food processor. And that is how you make pumpkin puree. Oh, come on, babe. I I finally got my favorite Pyrex dish back from my mother. It's just about maybe a quart and a half, quart and a half. But it's just big enough for what I need it to do. And that's all that really matters, isn't it? Oh no! You know what? They're getting washed anyway. The goal with the seeds, and I'm just threw away the ones that touched the floor, but the goal with the seeds is actually to make tofu. Well, I guess tofu, for lack of a better word, out of the pumpkin seeds, because you can do with that. You can make tofu out of a lot of different things. You can make tofu out of pumpkin seeds. You can make tofu out of pinto beans, which is something that I'm going to do eventually. I have an awful idea for something that will probably, it sounds disrespectful, it also sounds like it's going to be delicious. It's called the Burrito Katsudon Sandwich, or the Burrito Don Sandwich. And it involves a cutlet of fried pinto bean curd on a bed of spicy coleslaw. I just want to get this filled up best I can, because it's going to go into the oven covered, so I'm not terribly concerned about an even cook, because it's going to steam while it's in there. Come on. My good graces have greased, and I need you to just die, pumpkin. You fiend. Son of a bitch. Cocksucking. Asshole. Anyway. Ow! 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 That's what I get for calling it a cocksucker, I guess. Woo! Alright. But I think I've tested my waters just enough. And I've got to see to making the rest of this soup. But it's about that time when people in the house start waking up, so I will see you another time. Bye-bye.